students, this is Ranveer Singh Pawar, English teacher from district Rudraprayag, and today I will teach you lesson number 2 of the book First Flight, and the name of the lesson is Long Walk to Freedom. It is written by Nelson Mandela. In fact, it is an autobiography of Nelson Mandela himself, in which he had mentioned how he had to go suffering and hardships for the sake of his own community people. He had to remain in prisons for several years for the sake of his own country people, and after a long walk to freedom, he succeeded in his noble mission. 10th of May 1994 will be written in golden script in the history of South Africa, as it marks the end of the white supremacy in South Africa and the installation of the democratic state there. The ceremony took place in the lovely sandstone amphitheatre formed by the Union buildings in Pretoria. First, de Klerk was sworn in as the second deputy president of South Africa, and after that, Thabo Mbeki was sworn in as the first deputy president of South Africa, and finally, Nelson Mandela was sworn in as the first black president of South Africa. He addressed the assembled guests and thanked them. He also addressed his people that he would leave no stone unturned to remove all the obstruction they had been facing as a human being. He stated that never, never and never again shall it be that their country will experience the oppression of one by another. The sun shall never set on so glorious a human achievement. Let freedom reign. God bless Africa. He mentioned that his country was full of many precious gems, but his real precious stones are his country people. And in between, he also reminded of his childhood, when he used to think that no man was born with hunger to be free. He was born to be free to go anywhere freely, but as he grew older, with time and age, he came to realize that his own people and his own community people were deprived of political emancipation, and so he decided to leave his family for the sake of his country, and he became now a hard-hearted person. According to Nelson Mandela, courage is not absence of fear, but it is a triumph over it. In his autobiography, he also mentioned that in life every man has twin obligation. First, obligation towards his family, his parents, wife and children, and second, obligation towards his people, community and country. He finally said that no man was born hating because of the color of skin or gender or discrimination. He said that man must be learn to hate. If he can learn to hate, he can be taught to love. Nelson Mandela was very right in saying so, because man was not born hating or loving, but we have learned love or hate. If we focus or see someone negative points, our heart start feeling negative feeling for that person, and if we think something positive point or good deeds about some person, our heart also feeling good for that person and start showing love for that person. The his speech was came to an end with the military display, and finally an aero an aeroplane emitted smokes in the air, representing the colors of South African new flag. This is the end of the lesson, and first question may be asked in the examination in this way: who was नेल्सन मंडेला? क्वेश्चन इस तरह से पूछा जा सकता है कि नेल्सन मंडेला कौन थे, तो इसका आंसर ये होगा कि नेल्सन मंडेला दक्षिण अफ्रीका के प्रथम अश्वेत राष्ट्रपति थे. द आंसर विल बी इन इंग्लिश. नेल्सन मंडेला was the first black president of South Africa. Second question may be asked in the examination: where did the ceremony take place? The ceremony took place in the lovely sandstone amphitheater formed by the Union Building in Pretoria. And next question may be asked in this way: what is courage according to Mandela? Answer will be here. According to Nelson Mandela, courage is not absence of fear, but it is a triumph over it. Next question: what are the twin obligations according to Nelson Mandela? Answer: according to Nelson Mandela, every person has twin obligation in life. First, obligation towards his family, parents, wife and children, and second one is towards his people, community and country. Next question may be asked in the examination in a way that which comes more natural, love or hate according to Mandela? Answer will be: according to Nelson Mandela, man must learn to hate, and if he can learn hate, he can be taught to love, because love comes more naturally than its opposite. And this is the end of this lesson. Keep watching, keep learning. Thank you.